Weekly Forex outlook for Sunday, March 9th to Friday, March 14th. Going to be breaking down my 5 main currency pairs with gold, WTI, COUSD, BCOUSD, US30, S&P, and NAS. Start us off. Let's start with the DXY. DXY from the previous week going into this one, we had a big bearish push to the downside, right? A lot of the secondary based currency pairs like EU, GU, AU, all going to the upside, right? Looking like we could be retracing back to the upside, but I do see continuations in my opinion. Start us off with GJ. GJ's just been ranging within these two daily areas of demand and supply, right? Obviously, you look at the 3 hour, it does look like it could take that area out, but overall, there's no specific trend, so I would not be trading that pair usually. GU, pretty much more cleaner and obvious price action, right? With the DXY big pairs pushed to the downside, GU, EU, and AU are all going to be bullish, probably going to continuously be bullish until we get a retracement with the DXY, right? Looking at EU, more cleaner and more obvious price action. Price is currently rejecting from that daily area of supply right around there that I have labeled, right? Overall, like I said, big push, reflective, counter correlation, or you could say correlation to the DXY going to the downside, right? AU, similar price action, right? Not as strong as EU and GU, but more obvious price action. Yeah, just overall looking like it's in a retracement that it could be going to the upside. Obviously, kind of weird price action in my opinion, but overall it does look like we're in a retracement on the daily time frame. UJ obviously bearish, right? The XY going to the downside. UJ is going to correlate with it. Looking at our 3 hour bearish order flow, we did not bearish now. We got an order flow switch, right? We had a break of that last valid lower high, retested a fall through beyond the breakout point. Overall, on our daily, we are bearish. Weekly is also probably bearish as well. Actually, no, weekly is still bullish. Yeah, since we did have that big bearish push to the downside, but not a continuation. We had to break a structure, but overall, price is still holding, in my opinion. XAUSD, right, nowhere but up. Pretty clean and obvious price action, right? Just been going to the upside. Looking left, it does look like we are coming back up to this daily sell order block right on here. Now label. Daily TBV supply. WTI COUSD overall just going to the downside. We still haven't taken out that weekly area of demand I had labeled. Same with BCOUSD. We've been getting overshoots, but not continuation to the downside. I want to see a clean break beyond it. Because if you look left, you see price did that, looking like it was going to break, but overall coming back up, rejecting from that daily area supply right around here, coming back to that weekly area of demand, coming back up again. So I don't really trust these little overshoots. S&P, right after we had a clean two overshoots beyond that, two order shoots beyond that weekly area of supply, we had an overall clean to the downside. Took out this minor area of weekly demand right around here and came, now it's rejected from here. I want to see what price is going to do in this area. Overall, S&P is bearish order flow. NAS and US30 are correlating, similar price action to S&P 500, right? Daily area of supply was touched before overall going to the downside. Sorry, my MacBook's on 10%. Let me try to finish this quick. But overall, rejecting from that area. US30 or USD, similar price action. But overall, did take out this area. So I'll now delete this area. This is no longer a valid area. I'm going to go ahead and label this area now. This daily area of demand was taken out. So I'm going to delete that area. See what price does. But overall, just priced in a little bit of a retracement. A lot of big banks and a lot of hedge funds I've seen sold their S&P 500 positions after it hit this all-time high. Warren Buffett was one of those players, sold it, which he did have a pretty big amount, but he sold it, so makes sense, right? Price at all-time high, buy low, sell high. He's just taking his profits. It's like a lot of other institutions are doing. But yeah, that's all for my weekly breakdown. I thank you guys for watching my video and have a good trading week.